to introduce yet another legend today. Someone who rocked my world, changed my world. Someone who showed up and gave me courage when I forgot mine. He reminded me that we're just getting warmed up, girl. I think he told me that every day for the first year. And Adam Westwick, 400 club, worth following up, has been, come on up.
Thank you. There you go.
You take it away. Give it up for Adam.
You got me? You got me? Good? Yeah. All right, sit down. Woo! How fun. I do remember the first game plan that Linda's like, we should do a game plan. And I think there was like 25 people at this little place in Miami. I'm not sure what that thing was, but it was some hippie place. We couldn't afford anything, to be honest. And we doing this game plan, and to think, 4 years on this, I want to give you guys all an opportunity to give you all of you guys a big round of applause. So give yourselves a round of applause for the effort of being here. I want to talk about something that certainly for me when I came into the business was important for me, and that was money. The one thing is anyone here for money? The rest of you guys are lying. The thing is, I think it can be misperceived, is that some might perceive that I'm money hungry. And I'm proud to say that I'm not money hungry. I'm hungry for what money can give me. I'm hungry for choices. I'm hungry for experience. I'm hungry to say yes to everything. I'm hungry to look after my family. I'm hungry to have more time, to live life on my terms. That's what I'm hungry. I'm hungry for contribution. To be at a place in my life that we're really comfortable, and to start to dream a bigger dream, to continue to stretch my mind. But once upon a time, no matter where you're at in this business, I was there too. Once upon a time, I know it's hard to see, but Linda was a VF too. Sometimes we look at people like that and we forget about where they've come from. We forget about where we've come from. And I want to assure that if we can do it, you guys can do it too. But the first thing is that you've got to get focused. You've got to decide why you're here. And it's so important to understand this. So I just want to remind you guys, is that no matter where you're at, we've all been there. No matter what your story, there's another story that will supersede yours. And they found a way. And it's up to you to decide that, this is my time. I'm going to go get this thing. I'm going to make this thing happen. How many guys, after the last 8 hours, you've decided that it's my time to go get the money? How many guys have decided to get the money? So I want to ask you this. How many guys would be happy to exchange this $100 for $50? How many do that? How many guys are happy to do that? How many guys would happy to change $100 for $50? Why the fuck are you sitting there? Who has got that for me? Anybody? No? $50? There it is. Awesome. I'd like to exchange 50 for 20. Anyone got a 20 anywhere here? There you go. Anyone would like to make $10? Exchange my $20 for $10. Anyone got 5? You've been here. 5. Anyone got $10 to change? I got 10. I'll swap you that. That seems like a good investment. 10 for 5. Anyone got 5? Most of you guys can't be bothered. Get up here. Can't reach you. She wants it more than you. Give these guys a round of applause. Have we got anyone in the room that is under the age of 18? Anyone in the room under the age of 18? Quick, come and get this thing. Come on. Give her a round of applause. Woo! Now, make sure you put this towards your Juice Plus franchise when you turn 18. Promise? You do that. All right, good job. Give her a round of applause. I want to say to you guys, so many of you guys have got this sitting in your hand every day, and so many of you guys are sitting back waiting for something to happen rather than getting up and finding a way. How many of you guys feel guilty of this? How many of you guys wish that you kind of didn't hesitate and I had $20 in my pocket? I could have made $30. By the way, you guys owe me a drink. But I want you guys to understand this. So many of us have got this sitting in our hands, not even in our hands, like on our desk every day. We come across people every day that we could talk to, that we could reach out. You can see them, you can smell them, you can almost taste what this could be for them. But we let ourselves get in the way. We don't grab the opportunity. And I want to encourage you guys that I truly believe that the only reason why most of you guys aren't grabbing it, and I truly believe there's only two reasons why most people don't show up, why most people give up, is either they forget why they're here, they don't know why they're here, or they lose belief that they can do it. When I came into this business and I decided, I'll be honest with you guys, in the first couple of days I decided that this is it. This is it for me. I'm going to make this thing work. And I had the pleasure to meet the guys from the UK that kind of blew it up, and I made a pretty bold statement to maybe only Kira and maybe Lauren Berry, but I said, I'm going to be the John Holowati of Australia. Woo! And yeah, I'm a bit taller than him. I'm about the only person I'm taller than. But I want to say to you guys is that one is to want to emulate, look upon someone else and draw some inspiration from them. But stake your claim. What are you going to decide to do? And for me, I knew that for me to get out of my traditional business, to get out of working 50, 60 hours a week, for me to stop missing out on my kids, for us to stop struggling financially, I needed to work out what that figure needed to be. For me, it needed to be a six-figure income. So I got laser focused on what that is. And I believe that most of us in the room either never really truly know what we want. So we like this feeling. So good the weekend. That Saturday was so amazing. And your partner's like, where did you go? Oh, it was so amazing. Are you making any money? No, but it was so amazing. You just got to come. And he's like, are you making any money? No. And now you're spending money to come to this thing that's so amazing, that's not making any money. And the thing is, guys, we've all got to take responsibility and make a decision, but get super focused. And I truly believe that most of us have got no idea what's possible in our business financially. We don't know what we need to look like. And the analogy that I'll often share with most people is that if I gave you a shovel and I asked you to dig, most of you guys would give up over a certain amount of time to dig for that $1 million. Sooner or later, you're going to give up because you start to not even know where the pot of gold is. So it's important that you get focused. And what I'm excited to share with you guys, to get you guys super focused, I want you guys not to just walk out of here and have like a pee in a wetsuit experience. Anyone peed in a wetsuit before? It's like warm and fuzzy for a while, and then it kind of washes away. Yeah, you have? Yeah, I don't like to admit it, unless it's in front of 1,000 people. But it's a great way to start a winter surf. But I want you guys to get really focused on what is possible for your business in the next 35 days. Now, I'm not sure if you guys know this, but what happens in the next 35 days in your business will be the money that will go into your bank account on the 10th of November and the 10th of December, obviously split up, to allow you to maybe have a better Christmas. Who would like to have, can I just ask, how many of you guys would be excited about putting at least $1,000 into your bank account as a Christmas bonus? Peter? Are you writing the checks? Doing the transfer? He was just transferring money on his bank account just then. So I bet he put some more money in the account to pay you guys. I just want you guys, if you knew where $1,000 or $500 was in your bank account, just so you could afford the nice bottle of champagne when Uncle Bob comes over for Christmas, who's been your biggest neg ferret. That thing won't work, that pyramid scheme, and you go, pop! Uncle Bob, want some champagne? And he's like, how can you afford that? He probably doesn't know what that champagne looks like because he's never drunk it himself. And that's the reason he might have the perspective that he has on his life. But I want to say to you guys that getting laser focused and knowing where the money is so important in your business. Because if you're looking for purpose, if you're looking for reason, I'm not saying it's the money, it's what money gives you. How many guys would agree that for you to get what you want through this experience, without money, it's probably not going to happen? How many guys agree with that? So just embrace the money. Because money is good. Money is amazing. And you can give lots of it away too. It can be fun to do that too. If that's what you want to do, you want to contribute more. So I want you guys to write down a figure, because it's not my figure, it's your figure. If there was a figure that could land in your bank account in the next 35 days, that would get you all excited, what would that figure be? Write that figure down. I want you guys to quickly write that number down. And so what I want to say to you guys, because so many of you guys are at different levels in here, I want to say, where is that extra money come? Some of you guys have just got a nice little commission check and it's going to turn up anyway. So what sort of pay rise are you going to give yourself in the next 35 days? Write that figure down. And then the next question I want to ask you guys is, how will that figure make a difference? Is there something, maybe you just want to buy yourself a Christmas present, just because it was my Juice Plus present. Along this journey, Kira and I have been very fortunate to buy ourselves lots of nice presents. I bought myself a set of golf clubs for my 400 club present, because I can. So I think the thing is, I won't ask you guys, if you knew that figure could land in your account, how would that make a difference? And maybe a little bit extra, how are you going to reward yourself? Maybe it's 10%, maybe it's 20%, maybe it's 25%, but what are you going to do after the 10th of December to reward yourself for saying, you know what, I did it? And can I encourage this? If it's something that you can go and feel and touch or book, like, got to bring it up and book it in, like girls, like some sort of treatment that you've been wanting for so long. Oh my goodness, it'd be so nice to go do that. Go and book it in. Because I'm telling you, if it doesn't happen on the 10th of December, you don't get paid the money, and you've got to ring up and cancel it, it's going to hurt. So my thing, you've got to get in it. You've got to decide, this is what I want. I want to feel it. I'm going to make this thing happen. Many of us, I truly believe, just don't make the decision. This is my non-negotiable. I'm going to do whatever it takes. And I can tell you that if you're looking at some of your team, how many of you guys have got at least one team member? Most of you guys. How many of you guys, put your hand up if you've got at least one team member, you're a little bit disappointed for them about this? Only me? No, a few of you guys. The reason they're not showing up is because you're not. The reason they're not focused is maybe because you're not. Because what I know is, if you're not clear on what you want, you've got no idea what it takes to get there, the chance of them is far less. So getting focused on whatever that non-negotiable is to show up. And I know Kira, over our journey, someone that certainly inspired many of us in this room, would often talk about the non-negotiable. Do it until blood's coming out of my nose. Just keep showing up, keep showing up. I said I was going to do this. This is my word. This is my intention. I'm going to get it done. And then maybe some of you guys have an exciting stretch goal. Maybe like, if I did that, if I like instead of 500, instead of 1,000, it was 2,000. Well, I'm going to buy myself that. How many of you guys get excited about that stuff? And then I want to ask you this. If you knew that figure could land in your account, and you know how it will make a difference, then how many hours are you truly committed to devote to this on a week-to-week basis to achieve what you want to achieve? I want you guys to write that number down. I would also, as you guys reflect on that time, is think about how many hours would you need to spend, or what would you need to do in your current life if it wasn't for your Juice Plus business to earn the same figure. Many of us don't even have the chance to earn the figure. It's like, I don't have a chance. It's about grabbing the gift, understanding what the gift is, deciding what it is, why you want to do it, and going and opening it up. I want to bring to life just some stuff for you guys. I'm going to be way under time, so I hope they're around here. I'm going to get a brownie points. In our business, what I know is that there's 3 really simple ways to earn money. One way, we get paid retail sales profit. So if the figure that you want right now, most of you guys could achieve a big part of the figure just in the retail sales profit in your business. Most people I know don't even know what is the retail, how do I create that income inside here? What I know, just one premium customer is like $61. Maybe you guys think about this. 1 times 61. How many customers, if you're just at VF, just to maybe put $300 into your account. I'm not very good at maths, so I better keep it simple. I just had a moment, keep it simple, Adam. 360, that's 5. Okay, great. So you have 5 customers, 300 just by you doing that. You know what I love right now is our company has put together a cool incentive that every single one of you guys could pick up an extra bonus in the next 5 days of $100. Just by going and getting those 5 customers. Many of us look at the 5-1 as it's just a $100 bonus. But what you guys got to see, 5-1 really means plus, really means $405. And if you're at a greater level than VF, like many of you guys are, then it's probably 5 times another $14 or $20, $30. But we don't see it like this. How many guys, if you knew that in the next 5 days, you could make $400, $500, $600, you'd treat this a little bit more seriously in the next 5 days? Put your hand up if you'd treat it a little bit more seriously. I want to ask you guys, what would you need to do? What I know about successful people, it's the quality of questions they ask themselves every day. It's the quality of questions they'll continue to ask themselves on every given day. The question is not, can I do it? How would I do it? What would I need to do? Who would I need to follow up? What would I need to implement from what I saw from Fraser? Was Fraser's content amazing around social media? How many of you guys have got some ideas? You owe me a drink too. So how many of you guys have got some ideas around what you could do over the next 5 days to potentially unlock at least $400? Now, I know you've got to go get one team member, but how's this for exciting? What if you did find one team member? And what if you help them go get their own order and 1 or 2 orders, and you help them get to DVF? Or better yet, imagine if you help them get the 5-1 bonus too. I know it sounds crazy, but maybe it's just a matter of changing your mindset. You know what? If I can do 5-1, and my experience, most of you guys think most people can do more shit than you can do. Right? How many guys put yourself like down here, like I'm a loser, as if I can do that? So you probably think everyone that you recruit can do more than you. So if you can do 5-1 in the next 5 days, would it be crazy to think maybe I could help someone else do that? And not only would I get that extra money by helping them, but I've also helped someone put $400, $500 into their bank account in the next 5 days. I want you guys to think about this. Who do you know right now that an extra $400 in the next 5 days would make a difference? Who do you really know? And I want to just say to you guys, write 2 people down. Don't text them yet. We'll get lost. But I just want you guys to ask yourself, who do I know right now that a $400 would make a difference in the next 5 days? Even if it took you all next month to help them put $400, $500 in their bank account in the next 35 days would make a big difference to a lot of people. And I want you guys to treat this like this. It's like a little check or a little envelope with a little bundle of cash that could land in your bank account in the next 5 to 35 days. If I had $2,000 in an envelope right now, some of you guys would do some crazy shit to get that. True? But every single one of you guys have got literally $500, $1,000, $2,000 sitting in a little juicy envelope waiting for you if you want to go get it. But it's as simple as saying, what is it going to have to take? What do I need to get focused on? Who do I need to help? What can I do? And that's what I love about this business. Where's the money at? Retail sales profit, bonuses, and then on top of that, you know, the extra thing is just like this comm check that builds over time where you're like, holy shit, look at that thing grow. That's the magic. But what I know is if you continue to work through here, especially where most of you guys are at, this over time will blow your mind. You got no idea, girl. But I want you guys to get this, that what this can be over time can blow your mind. But one is focusing on who could I help, who could I serve? And the coolest thing that I learned very early in this business, if I could help other people get what they want, ultimately I get what I want too. Who could I help? You know, for me personally, when I'm sharing what we have, I know we have an amazing gift that can genuinely change people's lives. With health, with lifestyle, choices, experiences, time with their loved ones. I have a responsibility to want to share, and the cool thing is the more people I share it with, the more people I impact, the better my bank balance looks too. And that's the gift. And I just want to finish with you guys. I'm just really sharing with you guys, if you get focused and you put that stake in the ground and make that commitment that this is my time. Like Sophie shared earlier today. 2 years ago, she sat at the back of the room and she's taken her check. Sorry, Sophie, can I tell them how much money you're earning? But to give you guys an idea, because some of us don't realize, Sophie's business from earnings, my guesstimate is probably gone from a girl who's probably earning $1,500 to $2,000 a month 2 years ago to now exceeding $10,000 months. Give Sophie a round of applause. I want to encourage you guys that that's possible for every single one of you guys. But some of you guys are going to grab this. Some of you guys are going to step into this. Some of you guys are going to get focused. And I can tell you the next 35 days, actually the next 5 days, could mean everything. What if the next 5 days meant everything to how you show up in this business for the rest of your journey? How would you show up? At least by Sunday lunchtime. We'll give you guys till tomorrow lunchtime after you get over your hangovers. But how will you really show up in the next, now we've got like 34 and a half days, because you guys are going to have fun tonight, no doubt. But I just want to say this, how would you really show up if you wanted to create the story of like Sophie? Make a decision, play full out, go get it. Thank you.